What's up, guys? For today's watch review, we're talking about a watch from Citizen. This one is called the Ecozilla. Now, before we get started on the review, let's do a quick wrist check. I am rocking another Citizen watch. This is the Citizen DIVER'S. I've done a review on this already. It's a great watch. I absolutely love it. So if you're interested in it, I highly recommend it. Take a look at the video too if you just want to check it out before you buy it. And anyways, going back to the Ecozilla, let's do a quick 360. So there's the front, here's the side, and you can tell just by looking at it just how large and thick this watch is. And there's the case back, a very cool case back. I don't know what that's called, but it's just, you know, something cool on the back. I always like that. Alright, let's roll right into the talking points. So starting off with price, on Amazon you're looking at a starting price of $225. After shipping and taxes and everything, you're looking at about $250. So not budget friendly, but definitely not ridiculously priced. I think $250 is an acceptable price range for a watch of this caliber compared to other watches in the same category. Next item is tactical, schmactical, dressy, or casual. I'm gonna say straight up, this is probably better off as a casual watch. Tactical, you know, I think it'll survive everything, any kind of environment or weather that you can throw at it. But just because of its weight and how heavy it is, I don't think it's realistic to wear a watch like this, unless you're solely wearing it submerged. So if you are a diver, then, you know, by all means go ahead, but if you're going out into the field or hiking or whatever, probably not your best choice. Dressy, maybe. I'm gonna do a quick disclaimer. So this, I would say, in its current configuration with the band on right now, you know, you could definitely pull it off with dressy clothes. However, that's an aftermarket band and it does not come with the watch. So the band that it does come with are these rubber or maybe silicone, whatever material that is, but this is the band that it comes with, so definitely not a dressy or fancy material. And also, that was just an opportunity for me to show off the case or the box that it comes in, which, look at that, that's just so cool. I mean, you could use this for anything, really. I'm gonna use this as a stand, so we'll keep that up there. Alright, for the next talking point, functions, pretty bare bones here. We've got a display, or a date display, which you can't see because it's under the minute hand, but just trust me, it's there. And then a unidirectional bezel. It's not a 120 click, it's a 60 click bezel, which means that it's very clicky. If you can hear that. Some people might hate it, I absolutely love it. You know, for me, the more clicky a watch can get, the better. Alright, next talk. Oh, wait, also another function. It is it's got Eco Drive or Eco Drive, so it's solar powered, you know, so you'll never really need to worry about the battery on this watch. Okay, next item is illumination. So, another quick disclaimer. It's not going to look good through the viewfinder. You're just going to have to trust me when I turn off the lights, I can see the illumination, you know, crystal clear. However, it's just not bright enough to really show through the viewfinder. And also keep in mind, I don't charge the lume before I display it, because I want you to see what it looks like charged off of just the ambient light. So with that being said, let me go turn off the lights. Alright, hopefully that's coming through. Okay, so you can kind of see that. It's not too bad. Yeah. I mean, if you come outside and it's been, you know, charged by the sun, you know, then it's super bright. But right now what I'm seeing is a perfectly decent lume that lasts for a majority of the night. It's a very pleasant, I guess, turquoise or maybe even chartreuse color. But if you're familiar with Citizens, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Alright, next item is visibility. Visibility is great, no problems there with the orange minute hand. You know, it's really easy to catch your eye. I will say the face itself is kind of small considering how big of an overall watch this is. But other than that, I have had no issues looking at the time. Next item is button and crown placement. Obviously no buttons, but there is a crown. On this watch, it is a screw down crown, and it is on the left side of the face, which for people that wear the watch on their left wrist, you know, for me, I love that. I love having the crown on this side. Not that having it on the right side really bothers me either. I kind of just like it because it's kind of unique. You know, normally crowns are on the right side of the face, so that's my personal preference. Some people hate it, some people love it. I'm one of the groups of people that love it. But yeah, as far as placement goes, perfectly fine, no complaints. It's easy to get to, it's really easy to unscrew and adjust whatever you need to adjust. Next item is band quality and comfort. So as I've shown you before, the band that it comes with the watch is great. You know, it's no complaints there. For me, I got this watch specifically for this look with this steel band. So you have to purchase, just a quick disclaimer, if you're buying this watch because you want this look, there's two things you have to buy. You have to buy not only the band, but you also have to buy a lug adapter, which if you can see, there's these 4 screws on the back. You have to unscrew those, and that'll allow you to remove this steel ring. And then once that steel ring is removed, it gives you access to the, I don't even know what you would call it. It's like attachment holes for the band. And then you can pull out the original stock band, and it comes out just like a puzzle piece, and allows you to add this lug adapter, which is this right here. So you put those in like another puzzle piece, which gives you the ability to attach any band that you want. So, you know, if you want to attach a NATO band on this, which looks really cool, or for me, this steel band, which if you want that look, just go on Google, type in Ecozilla steel band, and it'll be like one of the first items that pops up. Just the one negative thing is the lug adapters will set you back about $50, and the band will set you back about $80 to $90. So on top of the $250 for the watch itself, you're gonna have to spend another $130 or so to complete the look. So that might be a turnoff for you. It wasn't a large enough turnoff for me to, you know, just completely write off this watch. I really liked the way that this looked, and so, you know, for a total investment of just under $400, I thought that was worth it. I think that most watches in this realm, or in this caliber, they all go for about that price. So to me, that's, you know, I think that was a sound investment. So yeah, band quality and comfort. As far as the stock band goes, perfectly fine. And with this aftermarket band, also great. It does make it substantially heavier. Let me go ahead and weigh this so we can find out how much exactly this weighs. I think it's about 10 ounces. If I can put that right there. Alright. 10 ounces. So yeah, you know, 10 ounces in itself is not a lot of weight, but 10 ounces on your wrist over a, you know, long period of time, that's actually kind of ridiculous. So is it a practical watch? No, but it's freaking badass, so I don't care. And if you're a watch collector, you know, you're not buying because it's practical, you're buying it because it looks cool. Next item is my overall thoughts, and should you buy it? My overall thoughts are all positive. I really have nothing negative to say. The only negative thing I can think of is that because it is so thick, you don't really, your brain isn't trained to compensate for that extra thickness on your wrist. So you will find that when you first wear this, you'll crash it, you'll hit it against, you know, door frames and things you're just not used to because you're not used to your wrist being that much thicker. So it does take a little practice wearing it and not smashing it against the wall. The first time I wore it out, I smashed the crap out of it, and I mean, you know, it survived. It's rough and tough, and it'll deal with it. It just kind of broke my heart a little bit, hitting my brand new toy against a steel door frame. So that's about it, really. Other than that, and the weight, you know, it's a perfectly functioning timepiece that looks badass, especially if you're a desk diver like me. Like, I am not a diver by any means, so I cannot speak to its quality as a dive watch. But being a desk diver, sitting on my ass all day long, I will tell you that this is a great watch. It just looks cool and gives you the facade of being some badass diver. So obviously that means absolutely nothing, but I'm just saying, if you're a collector, then, you know, definitely go ahead and get this watch. It looks great. And if you're a diver, you're gonna have to go to a different source of information to verify how good it is as a dive watch. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Take them or leave them. I hope that this video helps you with your next watch purchase, and tune in for the next episode. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.